Can you guys hear me? Can anyone hear what I'm saying? Do we have sound? Say yes, sound. Are we lit or we not lit? Come on. Are we lit now? I said, are we lit? Can you hear me clear? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Oh, hell nah. Hey, Captain, I'm gonna drop his off at Panda Express. Drop his ass off. Yeah, man. We going through some modifications on this side, the Boxingego side. So look for some upgrades. Look for some advancements. It's about to go down. I told you, man. This ain't a game, man. We ain't playing, man. You know what I'm saying? I told you I was gonna go back to the old me. I might even get the part in my hair. I'm going back to the old me. Okay. Dr. Monfongo, he says, Ego, what up? The black channels, why do they like Deontay Wilder? They think he's God's gift to boxing. The black channel. Hey, these motherfuckers be so bad. The black channel is like Planet of the Apes. The black channel. That's all they talk about. Everything. I'm like, damn, what y'all think about families being separated for trying to migrate? You know what I mean? Immigrants coming. The black channel. Like, what's the black channel's got to do with that and shit? You know what I'm saying? What's the black channel got to do with the families being separated and put in them detention camps? The black channels, they created this when Obama was in office. The black, like, man, what the fuck y'all talking about, man? We working gang. Oh my gosh, I feel good. Ego, I was saying that shit at work the other day. You should have seen the look I was getting. Yeah, that's an inside joke. Not everyone's gonna understand that one. Listen, I don't know who Wilder's gonna fight. I don't know you beat, I don't know you lost to. I don't know you beat, I don't know you lost to. I don't know. It's on Joshua. See, Eddie Hearns, man. Eddie Hearns be trying to pull the fast one. That's that fast talking Ed. I see what he be doing. He does little things like he'll make it like the ball's been in Wilder's court and it's all his fault if the fight doesn't happen. Like, nah. New media has been here. Shout out to Money Powell the third. He says the pressure's all on Hearn. Somebody screaming woman beater. You guys like this guy? He beat up his wife. You guys like this guy? Boxingego? He is women, bro. I don't really hit women, so females, don't worry about that. But I will wine and dine your ass. Maybe tell a couple of jokes. Call me. Listen, you guys like this guy? I need a fedora, man, when I'm at the hats. I need these glasses and a fedora. I'm just gonna be like, boo, you guys like this guy? He ran, bro. Yeah, but Eddie Hearns. What up, EVE? What up, baby? I got my coffee. I'm turned, man. I had a pretty good day. Actually, you know what? I took a little bit. We was doing a couple of light work, man. Them 2 back-to-back trips. I had to take it easy. You know what I'm saying? Because like it don't make no sense. What I was hot ass Texas and shit. That took, you know what I mean? That took the that Texas heat take that motivation right from you. So I was like, man, let me recharge the batteries. I still put out a little something, but yeah, man. Yeah, but anyway, Eddie Hearns. I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to make it like it's Wilder's fault and Wilder took too long. Nah, bruh. Oh, he took 4 weeks to respond. But listen, this is why that excuse is not valid. Because he took 4 weeks, him and his team, to mull over the offer or whatever. 4 weeks, right? Remember Total Recall? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Okay, he took 4 weeks. 4 weeks. We got it. He took 4 weeks to mull it over with his team, sift through the contract that you sent him. First of all, one thing is Eddie Hearn was like, oh, I'm going to send it on today. He did a video with IFL TV. He said, I'm going to send it today or by the latest tomorrow. And according to Wilder's team, it wasn't, they didn't get it that day. So don't try to act like it was this extreme rush and they're the only ones that took too long, because you said you're going to have it by a day from that video. And according to Wilder's team, they didn't get it then. So that's one thing. But more importantly, you knew and you had told the public it was either Povetkin or it'll be Wilder. So if you knew and you really wanted it to be Wilder, then it can be Wilder. Point blank, period. If you wanted to, I'm gonna say it again. If you wanted it to be Joshua Wilder next, it could be that. Because after all, see, this is what they do, and they try to pull the 52 fake 'em. You know what I'm saying? They try to pull out these crazy college football plays like scrambles and stuff that people, you know what I mean? Quarterback sneaks and different stuff. Like we're like, what was that? Like that's the annexation of Puerto Rico. Like they coming up with these plays, but we see the plays. We know the moves before the moves are even made, right? And the thing is with the Joshua Wilder fight, you can't gallivant around boxing saying we're the A-side, we deserve this. Fighting the UK, we're the A-side. So you have the power to pull the trigger, Mr. A-side. You get what I'm saying? You can't be the A-side all day when it comes to being the man and getting the most money, getting the best percentage split, getting this and that and the third, and we built this and we have the fans and the ball's in our court. But then when it comes to pulling the trigger between a mandatory and Povetkin or Wilder, and he's agreeing to your terms, now all of a sudden you're not the A-side. Now it's, you're somehow going to blame it on Wilder. Nah, it don't work like that. You have two opponent options that we know were the two opponent options. At one point it was three. It was Gerald Miller, but he kind of dropped off of the list where he wasn't mentioned after a certain point. So we know that the opponent options were Wilder versus Joshua or Povetkin. Now you have all the paperwork and it's still something. Now Eddie Hearn's doing a Sky Sports interview talking about, oh, I would never put my fighter in a fight of this magnitude with only 10 weeks. So it's not looking good for the fight happening next. I think the fight will happen, but as far as happening next, it don't look good. That's my honest opinion. But on my channel, you guys know how I do. If I'm totally wrong and they say, you know what, pull a rabbit out the fucking hat, I'm David Copperfield, and they fight him next, I'll be one of the first people to report it and say, hey, Joshua's team, they did what was right for boxing. They're fighting Wilder next. I'm just giving you my opinion. I don't think it's going to be next. You dig? They trying to sneak that last win, James said. Another these comments. But another thing they're trying to do is create additional monies. You know what I'm saying? Because I told you guys from the jump, the Povetkin fight, it's not a terrible fight. Let's be perfectly 100. It's not a bad fight. Like, in fact, if you could have took Joshua's last 8 opponents, barring Klitschko, I think it's one of his best fights. Like, for example, if you said Joshua Takum or Joshua Povetkin, I would have said I would rather see the Povetkin fight. If you said Joshua Cubat, I'm not talking about like legacy or mandatories or what gets the most money. I'm just talking about in terms of a fight, right? Just purely a fight. If you could have said Joshua was going to fight Kubat Pulev or Povetkin, I would have rather see him fight Povetkin. If you said Charles Martin or I would have rather see Povetkin. So it's not a bad fight. Let's be clear. But it's not the right fight. It's not what needs to happen next. It's not coinciding with what Team Joshua's team has been saying. You get what I'm saying? It hasn't. That's the thing about it. It's a unification for all the marbles, and the person who wins that belt under these terms, because both guys are undefeated. Both guys haven't looked all too vulnerable, because if they looked too vulnerable, they would have had a loss. So there's spots you could pick out where, oh, Luis Ortiz hurt Wilder or Klitschko knocked him down. Dillian White hurt AJ, but they got through those things. So right now is the time for this fight, because you fuck around. What if you fuck around and get in there with Povetkin and get hurt and get floored again? That hurt. All that type of shit is gonna hurt the Wilder Joshua fight. Please believe it. Please believe it. Has Wilder acknowledged that Hearn sent a contract? What are you talking about? They already sent the contract back, said we agree. But I mean, as far as the actual signing of the form, they agreed to the stipulations and terms. But I haven't heard like any major updates. But like I said, this doesn't go on Wilder's team. You know what I'm saying? This simply doesn't. If they pick, to me, I mean, I don't care what none of y'all talking about. If they pick Povetkin, that's because they wanted Povetkin to be next. They're the A side. They're like, Joshua is the one, he calling the shots. He's the A side. So now why wouldn't he be the A side in the decision making? Him or his side, him and Eddie Hearn, Barry Hearn. So obviously, if they choose Povetkin, a unification trumps a mandatory. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? It's called priorities and prioritizing. Eddie Hearn's already on tape. I think it was with Fight Hype. He did an interview and he already confirmed that. He already said a unification would supersede or trump. And I ain't talking about Donald, right? He said it would trump a mandatory obligation. But the problem he was going through is Povetkin is the mandatory. And he's saying if Wilder's team didn't respond within enough time, then business as usual. So the WBA or whoever Povetkin's the mandatory for is going to start trying to order the fight. Like, hey, if you're not fighting Wilder in a unification, then you gotta take care of this mandatory. You know what I mean? So that's that. But now Wilder's team has already responded and said, hey, we'll come to the UK. The deal's cool. And then Eddie Hearn's team had to comprise a draft and a contract, and he said there won't be no surprises, and that's where we're at right now. So we don't know. But it's just one constant excuse or reasoning after another. Now a 10-week camp, which is very customary. Trust me, like, listen, I be around fighters, you know what I mean? Trainers. 10 weeks is, some people only do an 8-week camp. You know what I mean? Fucking Vanas got a 1-week camp. Vanas Martirosyan, and went in there with that man Golovkin. Golovkin's a strong dude. He's physically, you know what I mean, able to hurt you. And Vanas went in there with a fucking 1-week notice and a Snickers bar. So you know what I'm saying? It can be done. And then you're somehow Eddie Hearn's trying to make it like a 10-week camp is just, oh no, a fighter this magnitude, he needs so much more time. No. And truth be told, this is why, another reason why that's, to me, is a lousy excuse, is because you could start there. People do this training camp. If you're the A side and you have a very good idea, you're gonna fight Povetkin or you're gonna fight Wilder, you can really start training and doing whatever the fuck you want at whatever time. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though the paperwork's still being pushed and processed right now, Joshua could start bringing in sparring, doing light sparring or light sit-ups or whatever the fuck, start eating better, whatever he does that he would be doing in the first week of camp. So don't make it like, you know, you're fighting one of two guys and they're both orthodox power punchers. So to be like, oh, 10 weeks isn't enough, that's BS, because you could really start training right now. Period. Like, here's an example. When I go to fights, I have to apply for it and I have to get approved by the company to apply, and they don't approve everybody. So if I know I want to go to, this is just an example, let's say I want to go to Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter, I could still start planning my trip and trying to get some ducks in a row and line everything up, because the fight's in July or whatever, right? I don't have to wait till I actually get the full confirmation and then be like, oh, hey, you get what I'm saying? Like, I could start the preparation or basic stuff. I could do basic stuff right now. You know what I'm saying? And so Joshua, he can train whenever motherfuckers buff year round. Pause. So why you need an extra 2 weeks? You buff right now. He be in Dubai like, hey bitches. You know what I'm saying? You buff right now. What the fuck you need an extra 2 weeks for? That's why I don't buy that. He look, you know what I'm saying? You're a heavyweight too. So it's not like you have to cut mad weight. Motherfucking neck is, what you need the extra 2 weeks for? Man, I don't give a fuck about no pause shit right now. Cause y'all know I'm spitting that real gossip. Or not gossip, gospel, excuse me. Motherfucker in shape now looking, you know what I'm saying? Buff ass. AJ got muscle, like a fucking buff cheek. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm flexing my cheek. You in shape now. What are you talking about? Buff ass cheek. How your cheek diesel? How your cheek hub? Like, what's that twitch and shit? I'm just too strong out here. Ego. Like, he in shape. What you need the extra 2 weeks for? That's what I'm saying. Motherfucker got buff ass sneezes. Achoo! Oh shit! Like what? I thought that was the pearly gate. I didn't know what the fuck. Buff ass sneeze. Like what you need the extra 2 weeks? You guys feel what I'm saying, man? Someone said AJ eyelashes got muscles. That's what I'm saying. So what are you talking about? You need an extra 2 weeks. Someone says catches bullets with his teeth. Yeah, man. And then Wilder's a fool. He gonna get on Instagram say I only need 6 weeks. And see, this is the thing. Remember AJ was like, I'll eat him. And then he was like, it's mad. He only weighs 215, 219. It's mad. I'll eat him. That's what Eddie Hearn says AJ texted him. So why is it that it's mad and the dude's too little for you and he only weighs 215 to under 220 and it's mad, but then you're saying you need more time? Why you need more time for the skinny, scrawny guy who don't weigh enough, who ain't, you know what I mean? His arms ain't long enough to box with God. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing with Joshua's camp, is a lot of the stuff is not adding up. RZ says AJ gonna smash your boy. Watch, bro. He has to fight him first, my boy. You know what I'm saying? All these motherfuckers that be doing that yo boy shit, you already know what it is. They're straight up man fans. I don't care if AJ smashes my boy, pause, then it is what it is. If he wins, he wins. I'll give him credit because he'll be the man. How could I not? How could you not give? See, I care more about boxing. Y'all motherfuckers don't care about boxing. Some of y'all, the real motherfuckers, the West Side care about boxing. Eagles Army care about boxing, but some of y'all don't care about boxing because, like I said, LSI, let's see it. There ain't nothing to talk about. There's no way you wouldn't give the winner of that fight full credit, and if you do, you're just a pure hater and it's gonna stand out as such, unless the fight ended some drastically wrong decision or controversial way. You guys get what I'm saying? So if you said he's gonna smash my boy, so that sounds like he's gonna knock him out or something. So who wouldn't give Joshua credit at that point? Who wouldn't be like, oh fuck, he stretched Wilder, he was undefeated, and Wilder's an inch taller, Wilder has crazy power, he avoided all that and smashed my boy. Like, then you would have to give him credit. So let's see it. See, y'all motherfuckers say shit that y'all don't believe. It has to be that. Y'all don't really believe what you say. Because if you really believe it, you gonna see it. You gonna be like you like, okay, cool. Listen, I gotta get to the money. Shout out to H-Town. Texas held me down. Immortal Boy, $5 super chat from Texas. Gang, I appreciate you. I do believe, right? This is how I know they don't. This how I know that they don't believe what they say. That they not really about that. I'm talking about the fans. If y'all want to know how I know for a fact that the fans ain't about it, I'm going to give y'all an analogy. If y'all want that analogy, okay. Can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? And we got to get them likes up. Smash the like button. And can I get a hell yeah in the comment section if you want this analogy? I'm going to take y'all to church. I'm going to take y'all to school. Let's get it. I got an analogy for you. This is how I know you guys don't believe what you're saying as man fans. Okay, the fans are engaged. I'm engaged. I like to relate it to dating just because there's a lot of examples I could think of in my head. I'm the king of analogies. Okay, so listen. Let's say you have your own spot. Your place is clean. you have the day off from work, and you're chatting through text or something with a hot chick that you want to smash, the hot chick that you want to hang out with, that you want to get with, right? That's the setup. And you guys are, it gets provocative. You guys are sexting, right? She's like, I want to come over. And she's like, I have the day off, I want to come over, right? What are you gonna do if you know you have your own spot, you have the house all to yourself, you don't have to be at work the next day hella early, right? You have nothing but space and opportunity. And she's saying, I want to come over. Let's Netflix and chill. Let's order a pizza and let's hang out. Can I come over? You got everything set up. So what are you gonna do? Shout out to Brayon Thomas. He a real one. He said he's gonna invite her over. Exactly. And that's, man, Siri be listening to me and shit.
For upcoming appointments.
Siri be stalking me and shit. She be getting jealous. That had nothing. I wasn't even talking. My hands were right here. How did she listen to what I was saying? Isaiah Lewis. That's another way to put it. But anyway, the point of this analogy, we gonna connect the dots for all these slow motherfuckers. Hold on. We gonna connect the dots for them. My point is this. You had that girl and she's showing signs of interest and she wants to come over. You invited her over. She wants to come over. You gonna be like me and be like, LSI, let's see it. Come through. Right? These fans would be in that same situation based on how they act. And the girl's saying, hey, I want to come through. You have your own spot. It's good. I like you. We know each other from work. And you are telling her, no, I don't. I need more time to prepare and all this stuff. So your house, your spot is clean. You have your own place. You don't have to work early. You would. It doesn't make sense unless you have like a girl or a second, like, you know what I mean, that's a side piece and you don't want to get caught or some shit like that. You're married. But if you're a single male, you're going to tell her to come through. Right? Look at RZ. Motherfuckers be slow. Get your ass in the slow lane. We over here, we in the fast lane. This is the express lane. Or get a couple buddies that want to hate with you. Y'all can get in the carpool lane and still get passed up. So let me connect the dots for you. What are you talking about? I don't even like women. Let me connect the dots for you. I always gotta be a hater in the crowd. RZ ain't fucking yet. That's what I'm saying. It's always one dude. Fuck it. Stop talking about women. I like men. Matter of fact, your beard looks kind of delicious. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, I'll connect the dots for you. The whole point is this. AJ with Joshua, if you really bout it, the fans, like the guy that just said, oh, Joshua's gonna crumble Wilder's empire and all this extra shit, then you're gonna be like, let's see it. Let's go. Okay. He's gonna destroy him. You said it's gonna be easy. You're gonna say, let's go. Let's see it. Just like the girl. Just like the girl. You have nothing but space and opportunity. She's down to come through. She's texting. You're gonna challenge her. You're gonna be like, okay, if you really bout it, you really wanna hang out, let's go. We have nothing but space and opportunity and time to relax together, get to know each other. You're not gonna be like, oh, I just got finished vacuuming. I'm a little bit on the tired side, and I gotta bake some cookie, because you could do all that with her. You know what I'm saying? I gotta bake some cookies, and I really don't like to bake with people. I like to bake solo. So, like, what are you talking about, man? These dudes is... But they don't, that's what I'm saying, they don't want to see it. So either you have like something else going on with your situation, like you're married, or you think you're gonna get caught up or whatever, or maybe you're on that Elton John shit, like I kinda let the wind. Maybe that's not your thing, I don't know, but there has to be some reason, because hey, Carleon is a fool. He said, this is scared. Because you would just be like, if you really about it, you're gonna be like, let's go, let's see it, let's have at it. End of story. So that's the analogy. If Joshua and his team really want to fight, and they're willing to go through nothing else but have the fight, then they're gonna take the fight. He agreed to your terms. If you didn't like that, you can come out to America, get more money, so you have options. End of story. You have multiple options. Someone said RZ is a virgin. We'll see on fight night. Man, you still need to. We need to see you get to second base. That's what we need to see. What is this guy talking about? You a beta male, huh? That's why you can't understand them analogies. Cause you would find an excuse to not hang out with the girl. I got some homework to do. It's not due for 4 weeks, but I should probably get started on that. She was like, no, just put the homework aside. I'll help you with it. No, I don't want company. I want to be by myself. Like, why? What are you? Family Feud is on. I feel like I should just take some time to myself. Like, what are you doing? She like trying to practically throwing it at you, and you butterfingers and shit. Ooh. She throwing the butt. Oh, that's how they. That's how. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? That's how she be like hitting you with that Tom Brady, just that touch pad, like bow, quick release. Get that vagina away from me. Y'all dudes, y'all on that beta male shit. Yeah. What are you doing? Oh no, what? Oh my god, oh my word. Y'all scared of it. Y'all scared of that cat. Y'all scared of that cat, huh? Yeah, I'm the realest out. Okay, y'all scared of that cat. Man, a real one gonna be like, okay, she wanna come. I want her to come over. Yeah, okay, you can come over. The address is 225 Elm Street. Me and Freddy Krueger, we gonna be waiting for you in your drink. Like, you gonna make it pop. You gonna make it happen, period. But these dudes be like, Anthony Joshua is gonna knock Wilder's braids loose and all this extra shit. Okay, that's cool. Let's see it. That's it. There's nothing. He's gonna knock the motherfucker's braids loose. That's what you say he's gonna do. Let's see it. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing to even talk about. That's what I don't understand. But these dudes, they want to keep it talking. You know what I mean? And just like I said with the sexting analogy, it's cool there. You was cool at that level, but when shit gets real and she's like, pull your pants down. Why would I do a thing like that? I still want to get to know you. Like, you're not really about what you said. You was doing all that freaky stuff in the text, and then when shit gets real, she's like, okay, you've been teasing me at work all day. Let's see what you working with. Oh, heavens to Betsy. I'm not ready for commitment. Like, bro, just stop. You was doing all that stuff. She with it, and now you trying to back out. Come on, man. And a real motherfucker just like that was really about what he was texting about. He go just, you know, say, let me put the tip in. Let me put the tip in. Let me put the tip in. Would you beta males be scared? Like, Punani. Oh! What the fuck was that? Like that, she was throwing the cat at you. These dudes, man. Here, I'm gonna show y'all. This is the cat. This symbolizes. I'm gonna show y'all again. Hold on. She be throwing the cat at you like, here, take her. Oh! That's how they. That's how these beta males be doing. Oh! They be doing the Mayweather shoulder roll and shit. Like, bro, you don't have no experience with girls. Now he's mad because he's a beta male. He says, oh, do you box? Come find out. Motherfucker, see, beta males always get mad. You've never fought with Muhammad Ali. Like, what does that have to do with anything? I'm still the greatest. I'm the greatest. I shook up the world. I am Muhammad Ali reincarnated. Because I'm the GOAT of this shit. I came on the YouTube I shook up the world. This man RZ is ugly. He's a beta male. He's afraid. He don't. If he even dream about beating me, he better wake up and apologize. Man, I'm Ego Ali. That's who I am. Hey, Ego Army, y'all gotta pull back. Y'all gotta fall back. Hey, my man's D Gray said beta male. Hello, 911. She just threw the pussy at me. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, I'll hold. This motherfucker called 911. I shook up the world. Hey, make sure y'all smash the like button. Y'all scared of the kitty cat, just like y'all scared of some of these fights happening. Hey, I don't have to be politically correct, motherfucker. I am boxing. Okay, I still get my point across. I'm still professional. You know, some people, they may not like it because they square. Go back, take your ass to geometry class if you were square. Right here, we get to the nitty gritty. We talk about all the things as they pertain to boxing. Motherfucker, I am boxing. Okay. I'm TB Ego. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Javier. He said, Ego Army, we are boxing. Gang, gang. Oh my gosh. Hey, RZ, you trying to go for an award. Beta male of the century. He says, what weight, bruh? I want to spar you. Humble your loud ass. Bro, you are literally a beta male. Like, go get Alpha Males for Dummies. I don't know if that's even a book, but see if you could find that. I want to spar you. Why? I'm just a motherfucker on YouTube. The reason you taking it personal is because you know what I'm saying is true. And you scared when she throw the box at you. She throw the box at you like Vonage and you don't know what to do with it. Spar that. You need to spar your ass in some of these books so you could learn how to be a real man. Okay. Ego would knock you out. Man, these dudes, I'm not even worried about that. I'm not even trying to. Never mind. Shout out to Robert Singleton, $2 super chat. RZ so ugly, the sweat go. This man is so ugly, the sweat drip backwards to stay away from his face. Look at RZ. Yeah, you should laugh. I'm just saying, bro, step up your testosterone levels, not your estrogen levels. You need to be fighting Clarissa Shields. She got more grit than you do. You need to be fighting. You talk about fighting me. Motherfucker, I'm heavyweight. Okay. You need to fight Clarissa Shields. That's what you need to. You need to be on that card. Fuck is you talking about? I want to spar you now. Anyway. Oh my God, bro, you sounded. I'm sorry. Let me just apologize because you sounded mad salty. He said, "How many of y'all in this chat actually spar?" What does that have to do with anything? They can't be. So they can't be boxing fans. Like what is that? So they can't be fans of this sport because they don't spar? Like, come on, man. So hey, how do you know about this track? I'm gonna let Ego's Army write on you. So it said RZ sits to pee. Hey, y'all gotta stop doing him like that. He's in his feelings. He's in his feelings. That's crazy. Well, anyway, back to what we was talking about. I'm sorry, RZ. I'm sorry that you in your feelings. And then the funny thing is, like, I see now you got me going. I wasn't gonna drop it, but fuck it. Why should I drop it? Can't be two good guys. I chose to be the bad guy, right? You talking all this about who do you fight and who are you, motherfucker? Like, I ain't never interviewed you. I ain't never seen Ellie interview you. So who are you? I ain't never. If I type in RZ, what the fuck is gonna come up? It's gonna say reward zone at Best Buy or something. So you talking about how many of you guys actually buy? Who are you in boxing? Where's your gold medal? You Andre Ward? You SOG? You SOJ? You son of janitor and shit? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Ugh, how many of you guys? Who do you box? What's your next big fight? Who you fighting? Mikey? You fighting Mikey Garcia? Who you fighting? What weight class you? I'ma check for you. Yeah, see, EVE came with one. Where you rank? That's what I need to know. Where do you rank? That's a good one. Cause people like my dude, like Luke, he's about to fight Carl Frampton because he kept working his way up. So where are you, Reward Zone? RZ, where you at? Where's your rank? Someone said go cover this fight. Shit. Hey, let me stop. Future light heavyweight champion. Well, bro, just keep pushing. You don't have to. If you light heavyweight, that's cool, but you don't have to get all salty. Anyway, I'm done. Joshua Wilder needs to happen. Needs to happen next. Hey, you out of pocket, Ronnie Emerson. See, and this is why I try to warn y'all, because Eagles Army be riding for the cause. Like, Crawford is spent 50-50. I don't have a pick in that. I would just want to, I would literally sit back and watch that as a pure fan. That's anybody's fight. I mean, I want to see a little bit more from Crawford because Jeff Horn, I was impressed because I went to the fight. I was impressed with how he just made it look easy. But it is Jeff Horn. I don't think Jeff Horn was the man to beat per se. But you got to give him respect. He beat Pacquiao. And he's bigger, rugged. So I take everything into consideration. But I want to see Crawford. Like, I want to see him versus, like, I think Jose Benavidez probably should be next. That'll be a good gauge on both of them. They're both mean in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're very highly competitive. What about Mikey Garcia Loma? Another good fight. Pick 'em fight. Me, I would probably roll with Mikey Garcia. Especially, I'm really going to be paying attention to Mikey versus Robert Easter. If Garcia looks exceptional and or hurts or stops, you know what I mean, like impressively hurts, Robert Easter stops him, anything like that, for sure I'm picking him over Lomachenko. But if it's a tooth and nail, tug of war type of fight, then I would give a slight edge to Mikey Garcia. You know what I mean? That's how I kind of see that. So a lot of it's dependent on how Mikey looks in his next fight. Because Easter is not a game out there. I think that's a good fight for him. Mikey has... See, this is the funny thing about Mikey is him and Danny Garcia and certain Badu Jacks and people like that, it don't even look like they're doing nothing. Like, I grew up idolizing some people, and a lot of the guys that I like, unfortunately, I can't say unfortunately, but a lot of the guys I like are flashy, like Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson has like impressive knockouts, Prince Nassim, Roy Jones, but it's easy to fall in love with those styles. But when you look at Danny Garcia, Badu Jack, Mikey Garcia, they're just efficient. They do what they need to do. And even if it don't look like nothing crazy, like Danny Garcia, it don't look like his speed is like crazy. It doesn't look like he's has this crazy ass footwork, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't look like, but he wins. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give him respect. Some people are just workmanlike, and they'll just like Badu Jack. He's just a worker. He'll work workmanlike, a ton of heart, does certain things really well, but I don't know if you would say he does one thing that's just so great, one thing. You know what I mean? Like when I look at light heavyweight, Kovalev has a great jab, and I think he has great power, right? So those stand out to me. He can box. But Badu Jack, it's like he has good power, but is it great power? You know what I'm saying? Is his jab great? It just, he does a lot of fundamentally sound things, and for that reason, he can win, and he will win. So, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Shout out to Ronald Finkley, $5 to the Shmoney Gang. It's the Eagle Army. Man, I appreciate you. I've been spending a lot of money lately, too. I just been, like, having to buy little stuff. Like, remember, I don't know if you guys caught I think it might have even been the last live stream, but I had to buy a new Apple keyboard. Look. I had to buy a new keyboard. Because I was on the live stream, and I was joking or doing whatever, pantomiming, and I knocked the whole coffee out, and it fell on my keyboard, and like all the keys are like especially the space bar. It was hella. Hey, Jello was in here because you used the same joke. That's fucked up, but that's funny. I would hit the space bar when I'm typing, and it wouldn't even come up. It would like it was all fucked up basically. Usyk versus GARCIA. I don't know. There's a lot of good fights. There's a lot of good fights. See, I feel like I know a little bit more about Usyk than I do GARCIA. Even though I've seen GARCIA, I know he sparred with Golovkin. I watched his fight with Dorticos, and he looked really good there. But I don't know. That's anyone's game. He should be in his prime in terms of mentally, because he just beat Dorticos in this leg of the champion. He's very young. He actually looks older. Like, I seen him at the StubHub, and he looks older to me, like than his age, so it's easy to forget him. He looked like one of them motherfuckers in the 6th grade and got like a full beard and shit. Like, where you get that from? You ever met one of them kids? I knew this kid named Byron. I'm not even playing. The motherfucker had a goatee in the 5th grade. I'm like, you a demon or something? Like, what the fuck? Who, Teen Wolf looking ass? Like, how you have literally a goat? He had armpit hair and all type. It would be a PE class and shit. Motherfucker. Some people they're like that. Like, you look at an old picture of like Devin Alexander or something. He got a beard, like a mustache and shit. Like, some kids just grow the shit hella quick. Like me, I'm cool now. My shit would not. I used to have like the thin sideburns, but all this wasn't filled in or connected. It was just like a thin sideburn that drop off, and one side would connect, but then the other side wouldn't all the way. It was like a struggle. I had a little equator, like it would just stop. You know what I'm saying? But some of you rap bastards be hairy and shit, like fucking Harry and the Hendersons and shit. Like, I really knew a kid. He was Byron. That's his name. He was in the 5th grade, and he had a fucking goatee. Like, when I first came to the school, because I transferred from another school, you know what I'm saying? I thought he was like the teacher and shit. I'm like, hey, teach, what's up? What we doing today? I'm a student. Oh, shit, you got a deep voice. You sound like Al Heyman and shit. I thought you was the teacher. I thought the motherfucker was a teacher. Like, if he didn't have a backpack, then I wouldn't have believed him. Like, if he would have just had a briefcase, I would have been like, you the teach, what's good? What chapter we working on? That motherfucker would look hella grown. We used to call y'all funny today. Well, y'all funny every day. We used to call my homie Caveman dude, had a full beard in 7th grade. That's what I'm saying. Ego, my beard is fucked. What you do help a nigga out? I can't, because I think a lot of it is your genes. My pops got the same beard. I got that mixed shit, so my shit come in cool. You know what I'm saying? My shit be covered in cool. It's just like some people, their shit be like hella bald and shit. Like, I don't know. I think it's, I don't know. Put some elixir, NyQuil, beard oil. I don't know. I don't really do nothing. Like, all I do is just grow it, and my shit grows hella quick. So I think it might be more your like passed on, like heredity. Like Jay-Z, I never seen him with a fucking full like this. Have you ever seen Jay-Z? It's perfect. Like, I can't even picture how Jay would look with a beard. That's why Nas was like, with whiskers like a rat compared to beans you whack. That's why he threw that in there, because Jay-Z, I can't even picture what he would look like with a full one. It's perfect. No, ma, really. Give the drummer some. Listen, I heard if you brush, that'll help stimulate or activate. So, I don't know. I'll just Google it. They might have some answers. Hey, but Google that shit. That Google shit be scary to the motherfucker. You ever be sick and don't want to go to the doctor, or you don't have medical coverage, so you go to like WebMD and shit. You type in your symptoms like sore throat, cough, I can't sleep at night, and I got a fever. You type it all in, pull up. It was like, this sounds like you got AIDS. Like, oh shit, what? Like, you do not want to see that. Like, AIDS, really? Like, I'm not trying to laugh. Like, don't try to easy E my shit, motherfucker. Like you could have put, you gonna put AIDS first and shit. Like, that's the most likely. Like, don't do me like that, bro. Like, hey, what the fuck? You could have just said, hey, there's a virus going around. That shit said AIDS, nigga. AIDS. AIDS. Like, for real, that's it. Watch a racist motherfucker come in. The black channel, they all have AIDS. Why do black people get the most AIDS? Like, what are you talking about? Hey, what y'all talking about, man? They be blaming everything on black channels. Damn, I got a flat tire. The black channel, they're responsible for 90% of the flat tires in America. Look at Sarah Valdez, fine ass. I vouch for all women's sake. Eat the cat, whether it works. Hold up, what? Am I tripping? Whether it works or not, grow. Hey, I just came in today. I don't know what is happening right now. Damn, y'all really think I'm like a monkey and shit? Do an Ice Cube impersonation. Like, damn. But I don't know what's taking so long with this Joshua fight. Hey, these comments, hey, y'all tripping tonight. But we just working. I'm feeling good. Shout out to TC the Crisis, $2 super chat. Helped me buy this new keyboard, expensive ass Apple. Apple just be charging for just to be charging. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, $1's going to the Steve Jobs fan. Like, y'all just be charging. You ever try to buy an Apple? Like, it'd be like a little connector that you need to listen to your headphones on your new iPhone X. I'll be like, yeah, I'll take this. Like $29.99 plus surcharge plus tax plus, like, what? Apple just be high charging for no, but I love it. They have a good product. I like it. You know what I'm saying? But they'll charge you. It's like one of them high maintenance females. That's how I feel. Apple's like that. You know what I'm saying? One of the girls that really make you work. Like, you really gotta work for her time. Like, yeah, okay, I took you on 3 dates. I took you to a steakhouse. You had seafood. I took you to my favorite Greek spot. And you still don't want to give it up, huh? You think you could do this to me? Some girls be making you work, boy. Yeah. Oh, wow. Sarah Valdez out of pocket. But she ain't lying, though. Jake! But, what else was there? Canelo Triple G. Man, I'm really trying to psych myself up for the Canelo Triple G fight. I'm really trying to psych myself up, but I don't feel hyped. Like, when it was happening in May, I was hyped. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel hyped at this current moment. So hopefully they do something. Like, I don't know. It's just every time I hear, whoa. That was just, I just opened up my phone and wow. Yeah, y'all gotta follow Cocaine Lorraine. She hey, I can't say too much. Put it this way, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That's all I'm gonna say. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. She righteous. Yeah, y'all can't see, but fuck it. Yeah, Canelo Triple G. I'm just waiting. I'm not like it gotta impress me. Like I haven't heard any like crazy news clippings that are just like yeah, like that. Oh, I'm waiting. I'm not shitting on the fight. I'll still promote it and all that. Somebody said something about Errol Spence. Oh, passive student. That's a good question. He says, Ego, what do you think about Errol Spence being his own boss? Listen, I don't know. I try to keep it a buck, but you talking to someone who's their own boss. So you know I'm with it. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Bosses talk to bosses. Like, we built this from the ground up. I didn't come in with a bunch of cosigns and I got exclusive access to someone's gym. So all of a sudden I'm popping. And this is not a shot to anyone. I'm just telling you my personal journey on this YouTube shit. I didn't come on. I didn't like, this wasn't like Jay-Z, Jazzo, where someone put me on. I just worked. I worked hard and I connected with people, met and established my own connections. I had great fans and great support from you guys. And then we got it popping. But I just worked. You know what I mean? I didn't. No one put no battery in my back. No one paid for, well, one trip, and it was actually a fighter. Well, yeah. But anyway, that's I don't know. Now I get paid sometimes to go to film for people. But yeah, man. So Errol Spence, I salute people doing it their own way. I think everybody, see, and I'm telling you from a perspective of a motherfucker who my whole life I worked for other people. Whole ass life, up until my channel started getting big. Always worked for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like for a company. Did good too. Made cool money. But it's different. When you do it for you, it's different. Because those milestones that you achieve, it's like playing Call of Duty, but you're playing it with your life. When you start unlocking those different things, you're like, oh shit, I got this new gun, I got this new badge, or whatever on Call of Duty. You're unlocking those things for your business, for your life, for your movement. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at Errol Spence. And he's right. He's right. And I'm telling you, when you do stuff for you, Ego worked for Comcast. I ain't never worked for no damn Comcast. I don't even know. Y'all just be saying stuff. Where did that even come from? When did Comcast? I never said I've ever worked at Comcast. That was just really weird. Ego worked for Little Caesars. Y'all be having Tourette's and shit. Yeah, I sold hot and ready $5, motherfucker. Listen, I'm not knocking people with jobs because majority of people have jobs. But what I'm saying is, people, if you have an opportunity or a vision or something you want to do, just try it out. See if you like it. See if you can coexist. Because if you can find a way, somehow, some way, and do better than you ever expected in your wildest dreams, and you find a way to channel in, and then you will be able to transition from your job to your job of doing what you want and having your own business. I'm telling you, it's different. Because when I first started the channel, I worked a regular job, but I was grinding. Come home from work, sometimes I'll get home late. You know what I mean, depending on if it's like a holiday season or resets and shit like that. Get home 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and I would do a boxing video. I'm a hard ass worker. You know what I mean? I see, it's not some people, oh, you're being cocky. I'm not being cocky. I just know what I'm good at and I know what I'm not good at. I know what I do and I know what I don't do. I know what I'm strong at and I know what I need work at. Straight up. And when I was working full-time jobs and gigs and stuff, I was still hustling this YouTube because I had a vision. I knew I wasn't going to be there forever. You know what I'm saying? Shit, now I wouldn't even go back unless it's on my terms. Why would I go back to a regular job? I get to meet great people, do something I'm passionate about, cover a sport I love. You know what I mean? So if I wanted to pick up a job or something just because I wanted extra money for the holidays or something, maybe. But I don't even know if that's even possible because I work so much doing this. You know what I mean? So if it cuts into this, then it's not even worth it. Shout out to Fighter IQ, $2 super chat. Thank you. Any tips for up and coming YouTubers? You a OG. My tips to up and coming YouTubers: be unique and be real. I can't tell you how many people, like, you know how they say, oh, imitation is the highest form of flattery. That shit ain't to me. Because, like, I see people copy little shit. People don't even like me and they be copying my shit. Like, how you don't like me but you still be biting off me? You still be watching shit like that. How you gonna claim to not like me but you stealing ideas? You know what I'm saying? So always be unique. You know, when I came in this game, doing me, staying in my lane. Like, I wasn't out here trying to be Ellie. You know what I mean? No disrespect to him, but he does things his way. He has his own brand, his own movement, his own way of doing things, right? And you know what you're gonna get from him. So salute to that man. You know, you go to Ellie, he might change the subject and ask a crazy question that nobody else is willing to ask, but he's willing to stand on his own and do that. So I respect it. I respect somebody who's willing to stay in their own lane, be themselves, and stay true to that. And even when people, like I said, Ellie might ask some shit that had nothing to do with boxing particularly. Be like, oh, hey, Jim Bruno, hey, when your new shoes coming out? Like, or where you get these shoes? How much you... That's what he would do. You sound like LeVar Ball. As long as I'm balling like LeVar Ball, I don't really care who I sound. I could sound like Leangelo, D'Angelo, like all them motherfuckers. I don't really care about all that. But just be yourself, be unique, stay in your lane, know what you do. Don't copy, because why would people need to go to see you if they have the original? You feel what I'm saying? What is the point of going to you if there's a clone? You're a clone version. So that's one thing. Two, up and coming YouTubers, you got to be passionate. You have to get through the rough spots. I don't know how it's like. I can't tell you what it's like now to be a YouTuber in the terms of this day and age, starting from scratch, because I've been doing it. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't tell you what it's like to be a new YouTuber, because I know there's different policy changes. It might be, actually, I think it's easier than when I came up, to be honest. Shout out to Von D Gaming, $10 super chat. He said, hard work, dedication. Okay. God bless you, Von D. I appreciate you. Yeah. It just, I think it's easier than when to be honest, like, I'm not trying to sound like some massive OG or whatever, but I think it's easier because when I was in Fighter IQ has another $2 super chat. It said, hey, yo, real talk, I come here for mentorship, LOL, thank you. Yeah, man, I try to help out. I'm not no stingy ass dude. If there's ways I can help, you know what I mean? Especially my community. I ain't just gonna help anybody, enemies and shit, but you know, this is our community right here. But yeah, you got to be passionate. You got to stick with it. I really think it's easier to come up on YouTube now, because at the end of the day, when I getting to my first 10,000, it feel like it took me years. Like I was on the platform, consistent, putting out videos and all that type of stuff. Right? Free game. I'm giving out free game. Okay. I'm trying to teach y'all how. See, and this is the thing, man. A lot of people don't accept free game. They get free game and then they be like, oh, fuck that. I'm just telling you what I know or what I've experienced. So take it for what it's worth. If you don't think I'm shit in the boxing world, then don't listen. But this free game, okay. But you got to be passionate. Like when I got 10,000 viewers or subscribers or whatever, it took forever. It feels like it really took me years. I don't remember because I didn't like record the dates or nothing, but I was at it for a minute. Now you could get 10,000 in 7-8 months, damn near. So I think it's even easier, but there is competition. So you got to be, you know what I'm saying? Bring something new. Think about, like, all the channels you watch and stuff, see what they're doing, observe, and then see what you could do different. You know what I mean? That's what stands out. I always came in the game. I've been doing impersonations since my channel started. You know what I'm saying? But do the Arnold. Like shit like that. Nobody was really doing all that. Nobody was doing stuff like that. Appreciate you. But that's who I am. I'm an Aries. Shout out to D, $10 super chat. Who inspired you when you first started your channel, Ego? Myself, my family. That's what inspired me, because I knew if I were to become successful at it, I'd be able to help them out. But aside from that, I would say the fighters. You know what I mean? The fighters inspired me, because these fighters are just that. They're fighters in life. Motherfuckers get knocked out, have to redefine their career. I feel like me as a person, who I am, I relate a lot to boxing. Like, I relate to just the stories, the allegories. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real life. Like, look at Chino Maidana. That motherfucker didn't go to Olympics and get a silver medal. He was in gangs and shit like that. And this dude got more Mayweather paydays than Canelo, because he got 2. You know what I mean? Canelo got 1, and he got other paydays, but other guys didn't get that. But Maidana, he came from the bottom, started from the bottom, now he's here. You know what I'm saying? So the fighters inspire. And another thing is me, I'm a type of person, I'm a type of motherfucker where it's like, if I feel like the game is lacking something that I can produce, that I can bring, like, people want to complain about what needs to change, but they don't want to go out and be that change. That's not me. If I'm going to complain about it and I know I can create that change, I'm not going to talk about what needs to change when I can be the change. You feel me? So that's what it was. I'm not just out. It's like motherfuckers complain about the society and like gas prices, but then they don't go out and vote. I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? If I got complaints, I want, even if it's rigged and the Russians is jumping in to vote, like, I'm at least going to try to do what, you know what I mean, follow the system, follow the rules, follow the guidelines, and at least hopefully my voice is heard. You feel me? Fighters IQ, $2 super chat. When I make it on YouTube, damn, it's moving up, throwing you in my speech. Yeah, man, I believe in, and that's the other thing, I believe in karma. I believe in paying it forward. So if there's ways I can help, I try to do that. Shout out to Rylan. He said, Ego, what up, Vallejo on the check-in. Shout out to the V, man. 707, say it backwards. That's my stomping grounds. The Bay Area. There's a video on my channel. This is my dude, Shooter King Corleone. There's a video on my channel called Cliche Moves People Do in Horror Movies. Ego inspired that video. See, we working, man. That's why I say that. Ego, will you be coming to UK? I used to live in the UK, so I would definitely, that's a milestone for me, because I lived there when I was young, when I was a kid. So being able to come back through work would be a huge accomplishment for me, you know, because I haven't been back since I was a kid. You know what I mean? I was there when I was pretty young. So, but I still remember what the UK taught me. I still remember my teacher, and you know what I mean? Hey, them UK girls was on me too. I just had to let y'all know. It was them UK girls. I don't know how it'll be now, but back then, them UK women, like I was about to stay. My family was trying to move to the States. I was trying to stay. I'm like, Mom, Mom, she waiting, Mom. I gotta handle it. Y'all go ahead. I'll catch up with you in California. Mom, she wants to bloody wank it. She wants to bloody wank. She wants to wank me peck. I'm just saying, Mom, I'll catch up with you. It's mad. She wants to bloody wank it. Let her bloody wank it under the blanket. Mom, she wants to wank it in the bloody buggy. She wants to give me fruit. Let me stop real quick. I was a little kid, but hey, I was still about that. I was a badass little kid. Hey, she wants to get me some fruit, basically. Basically, she wants to get me some fruit in the buggy. It makes my mouth water. It's got butter inside. Nah, let me stop. But yeah, man, if I go back to the UK, it's gonna be real. Anyway, shout out to the West Side, California Love Part 2, without getting it straight. I was trying to get that work in the basically. I want a couple things me way. Let me stop. I am Kell Brook. I'm every fighter that ever existed. I'm a true fighter. I'm Floyd Mayweather. I'm Muhammad Ali. I'm Kell Brook. I'm Julio Cesar Chavez. I'm everybody rolled in one. Shout out to Fighter IQ. You should do an ego intern post-production on your Patreon. I will sign up. Thank you for the advice. They need to do a boxing hall of fame for YouTube people. See that? I mean, anything's possible. Ego, can we get a Triple G impression? Hey, no. Well, hold on. I think that's one of my favorite Triple G interviews or whatever. He said, Willie Monroe, his punches tick 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 tick. He's nothing. Like how you did that's the rudest thing that any fighter can say. He said his punches tick tick tick. He's nothing. How you just gonna say he's nothing? Like I'd be mad as fuck if I punch somebody in the fucking face and they talking about it's nothing. What? Like, do you know who you're dealing with? Try again, motherfucker. Yeah, that's hella shady, man. What if you hit a girl and, and she's like, hey, no. He hit, it's nothing. What if a girl did that to you? Like, you thought you was putting in some rounds, like, and then she's telling all her friends, hey, no, ego, it's nothing. If it's tick, 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 tick. Like, I'll be like, oh, that felt like tick, 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 huh? Like, okay, tick, tick, tick. Yeah, tick, tick, tick under your car. There's a motherfucking bomb under your car. Tick, tick, that. Be on some Pusha T shit. How much time he got? Tick, tick, tick. Yeah, it's gonna be a tick, tick, tick. When I plant that motherfucking bomb. I plant that bomb, we gonna really get to the tick, tick, ticking. You try to embarrass me, talking about, I had sex with ego. It's nothing. I'll be so hot if a female said that. Like that, in that way. Hey, King Corleone is doing the most. He's like on a casino rant. And Joe Pesci might do. I ask you, when the fuck did I get this through your head, you motherfucker, you? Hey, Joe Pesci was going off on that scene. He said, every wise guy want a piece of your Jew. That's my shit, man. Robert De Niro was like way scared of that scene over a 5'1" Joe Pesci. That's how you know he's real. I ask you, when the fuck? What else is going on in boxing? I don't know. Boxing been kind of light, a little bit light. We knew Charlo wasn't getting no shot. We knew he wasn't getting no shot with Golovkin, but it's a big money fight. Someone said Thurman playing the flute instead of fighting. I don't know what's up with Keefe. I like him too. I like Keith Thurman. White Mike Tyson found guilty. Yeah, that's crazy because I don't know what his age is, but he looks like he, 30 or better. And they said he's facing 40 years or something around that. Have until Curtise. That's that Rico shit. New York don't be playing. That's why, man, I be on my P's and Q's. I ain't Tekashi, you know what I'm saying? especially being an out-of-towner. When I go to New York, I don't be fucking around because New York be having fucking extra. This is the Timberland law. Like, what the fuck is that? There was a fight and you stepped on him with Tim, so that's an extra 15 years. Like, nah, bro. That's, yeah, I don't play around. I don't fuck around with the fuck around. That's the best way to put it. Someone said Pensacola in the house. Just joined the chat. Didn't I just say that? Pensacola. Yeah, man, that XXX Tentacion shit is crazy. I think that hit the hip hop or rap or whatever you guys call it now world pretty hard. Like, he was only 20. I didn't know he was that young either. I don't know what age I thought he was. I think I was thinking he was like maybe 22, 23, but fucked up, man. And then I heard they caught the people or who they suspect to be the shooters, but fucked up situation. Shout out to Palm Beach. Didn't I just say that? Yeah, he was super young. Shout out to Louisville, Kentucky. Home of the greatest. I shook up the world. Ego the GOAT at this here. Thank y'all, man. I'm glad y'all appreciate it. I had to rest up, man. I had to rest up coming back off of those 2 trips. See, that's the other thing. To whoever asked me about what to do as a YouTuber, get you something like a system that works out for you. Like, the people just look at the fun parts, that's cool, but I put in work. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is work. And it's not just me. It's like, man, I seen, shout out to Michelle Joy Phelps, where, like, see, people, I'm just telling y'all what's real. Michelle Joy Phelps, she fine and all that, but she be putting in work. Like, some people just like, oh, she's a pretty face or she's a babe and all that. But I have seen her at fights. I don't even remember what fight it was, but different fights. And she one of them last people to leave. I can tell you that. You know what I mean? One of the last people, man or woman, to leave. Because she's up in the media room uploading. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. That's why we got to break down. There's some gender biases and shit in this boxing game. Like Clarissa Shields about to fight tomorrow. I haven't heard enough noise. I need to hear some more noise about that. Shout out to friend of the channel, Raquel Miller. She just won her fight in New York. Okay. Right? There's some females. Another friend of the channel, Marlene Esparza. She just got married. She went to the Olympics, bronze medalist, signed a Golden Boy. Okay. She has an upcoming fight. She does a lot of stuff, has some endorsers with Nike. She working hard. Christina Hammer. Okay. Maricela Cornejo. Okay. Yeah, there's some females out here, man. I'm looking forward to that. Sanicia Estrada. Like, we gotta show the women some love too, man. And then hopefully that creates more competition, better competition. I mean, shit, the UFC did it, and Ronda Rousey was just armbarring bitches. Like, she was just clamping up their arm. These girls is right here with it. And then, like I said, we got some female reporters too. Show them love. But I could vouch for MJP. I could tell you, she one of the last people to leave, and she one of the cool people. Like, she's like when it's media stuff, she's always been cool to me. Always like talk. Some of these other motherfuckers be sometimesy. I ain't even gotta say nobody's name, but she's not one of those. It's down to earth, real cool people. I guess what I'm trying to say is Michelle Joy Phelps. She's a young, hungry lion, like myself. Y'all doing Tyrese quotes? What more do you want from me? Clarissa looking good. Yeah, and she can scrap. Cry Reese. Y'all tripping. Look at Sarah Valdez going rap for the women. I'm sorry. She a young, hungry lioness. She don't have the mane. You right, lioness. My bad. But, yeah, man, boxing's good. Oh, listen, we not just gonna complain about the things that aren't working. We also gonna talk about what is working in boxing. Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter Jr. If you live in LA, get to that fucking fight. Point blank, period. Just like I told y'all, and I'm not saying I'm responsible, but you've seen Errol Spence Jr.'s fight, packed house. You know what I'm saying? Packed house. We got to support these American fighters. Crawford's next fight probably going to be in Omaha. Even if you don't live in Nebraska, I travel, y'all travel. You know what I'm saying? See, and this is the thing. Just plan for it. There's ways to get deals and Travelocity and stuff. Instead of like, you know what I mean? People will support a team sport. Listen, just listen how cold this game is. People will love boxing and go out to a team sport and support that. Go out with friends, get some cervezas, some beer, chill, buy these expensive ass chicken nuggets and shit that they have, $6 pizzas, beers and all that, wine. They'll go to that, but then they love boxing, and some people don't want to support that. They don't want to go, oh, I don't want to travel for this fight, or they'll be like super picky, man. Like this is how we get what we want. You know what I mean? By supporting these guys, and that's just what it is. A lot of people, they want to support a foreign fighter, which is cool. There's a lot of great foreign fighters that didn't come up on American soil. But how you have that energy, but then when it comes to American fighters like Deontay Wilder, everything you say is bad about him. He represented us in the Olympics, bronze medal, with barely even in training. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? He wasn't like someone who started boxing at the age like a Danny Garcia would have started boxing, right? And he still got a bronze medal. You know what I mean? People want to show clips of him being knocked out. Ooh, like, what's that doing? He learned from it, and his daughter has spina bifida, if I'm not mistaken, and he battled all of that, and now she's better, and now he's one of the top players, if not the top guy at the heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? But people would be so quick to shit on him, man, especially these American fighters. We know what it is. We know what time it is. Let's go. Yeah, people. That's what I'm saying. People, oh, look at Wilder's chicken noodle soup legs and all this stuff. But what about the good stuff? You know what I mean? What about the good stuff? What about how he didn't have the proper training? Him and Sergio Martinez, guys like that, started boxing late, and look what they've done in their careers. People just want to hate. I ain't never been no hater. You know why? Because that's what happens if you an alpha male. You don't gotta hate on that. You ain't never heard me mention, when I was coming up, mention somebody that didn't mention me. I ain't never like just went in like, fuck this channel and fuck them and put their names on my channel, because I didn't need to do none of that. I didn't need to do none of that. I didn't have to, so-and-so is fucking boxing digest sucks and he sucks, and like, I didn't have to do all that. I worried about me. I worried about us, what we got going on. RZ, but what you saying is not making sense. If Wilder tidied up his style, fixed his defense, he could be so much better. Yeah, but you can say that about anybody. If Lomachenko don't got a great defense to me. He's active, but his offense is really his defense. So yeah, if he incorporated some better defense and didn't stay in the pocket, then he wouldn't be getting knocked down versus Jorge Linares, in my opinion. So I mean, you can nitpick anyone's style, but the fact is, what Lomachenko's doing is working for him. It's unorthodox. It's not what people maybe expect until they get in there. Same thing with Wilder. So it don't matter if his style needs all this tweaking and stuff. He's still tweak you the fuck out of this planet when he connects, and he's waiting for that moment to connect. So he don't really have to tidy up shit until, like, how is it that a person could be undefeated and knocking everyone out except for one person who he would later knock out, Bermane Stiverne, but he got to tidy up his style? Nah, you laughing and shit, but just explain that. Why he got to tidy up his style when he'll knock you smooth the fuck out? I wouldn't tidy up shit. I'll keep doing the same thing over and over. Like when me and my boys used to play Street Fighter and shit, they'd get mad as fuck because I'll be in Bison or something, and Bison got this one move where if they're in the corner of the screen like this, and you're in Bison right here, he would do this slide, and he'd be like, tsh, and he would just glide. And if you timed it right, there's no way to get up from it. Every time they got up, if you time it at the perfect spot, then they'll get knocked right down before they can even kick. And my friend would be hitting the controller all mad because there's nothing. It's like damn near almost a glitch. They used to call it cheesing. I don't know what they call it now, but he was like, stop cheesing, meaning cheesing. When they said that was stop doing the same move over and over. That's cheating. You're cheesing, right? And every time he would get up, I would Bison every single time, Bison. And then every time he would get up, bite. So it's the same thing. If you knock a motherfucker smooth the fuck out, gaining new fans, why you gotta change a bunch of shit when it's working? Cause see motherfuckers like you would fail at being a coach. Here's why. Not everyone is blessed with certain things. Not everyone is gonna perform how you want them to perform. Yeah, there's a lot of guys. Brandon Rios listen, the motherfucker got heart. Brandon Rios, the fact is, he's never gonna be a defensive fighter. He's never gonna be an awesome. So yeah, if you're like, hey, yeah, if Brandon Rios had a better defense, if he had a better defense, then guess what? He wouldn't be fucking Brandon Rios. So when you try to change too much about the fighter's identity, then they're not as effective. They actually can become more vulnerable and more susceptible because you got them fighting how they're not supposed to be fighting, and it's not who they are as fighters. So you have to find little subtle things. Like perfect example, one of the best examples recently is Robert Garcia Robert Garcia when he started training Maidana. He didn't take away what Maidana already did well. All he did was add some things. He incorporated Maidana had a good jab, a better jab. He had better stamina and conditioning. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm RZ, you've been saying foolishness this whole thing. I'm about to put you in a hot seat, bro. Like, because I don't want to keep schooling you if it's not going to lead to anything. Do you want to be in the hot seat? That's all I want to know, because I haven't even done one. You're like, oh, but look how exposed Wilder. You say casual shit, bro. I'm not chilling. Do you want the hot seat? It's a yes or no. There ain't no chill, bro. See how they always want me to chill? No, I'm not. I'm tired of looking at your name with foolishness attached every single time. I'm not mad, bro. I just like, bro, keep talking. I want you to keep talking, because then I'm just gonna put you in the hot seat. I'm asking you very kindly, do you want to be in the hot seat? Do you want to argue what you're trying to argue about all this stuff Wilder needs to improve upon? Don't say, oh, you're getting mad. Okay, I'm mad. Cool. Do you want the hot seat? It's simple. I'm angry. That's what you think. So cool. I'll just be angry. Do you want the hot seat? RZ. Because I'm not trying to just school you and then it leads to nothing, and then the next topic we get on, you're going to start putting more dumb comments. So we got to end it. Bring it, fine, cool. This is what I live for. Okay, I'm going to read your comment, which was clearly what put you here. He says, but look how Wilder exposes himself. He leaves himself open. You can risk that against a guy like AJ. I think you meant to put can't. He will punish you for those mistakes. Okay, so just elaborate. We got a hot seat. It's either gonna be him or it's gonna be me. We'll see. And you already admitted you're from the UK, so again, we know where the energy's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like you country pride. Yeah, chat get buying. Okay, cool. So let's hear your point. Just elaborate a little bit more. Why does Wilder need to switch his whole style up? Because AJ is the master at capitalizing on your mistakes, right? Passive student on your ass. He said, RZ, explain with facts. Yeah, that's what we don't want anything less than that. It gotta be explained with facts. Yeah, of course I'm backing AJ. Same way you from the US. No. I'm not backing Wilder because he's from the US. I mean, I like the fact that American fighters are good. Yeah, but I'm not picking him. I don't pick if I thought Lennox Lewis was going to beat Mike Tyson, I would say that. I really genuinely thought Mike Tyson was going to beat him. You feel me? So who you're supporting, whether you like to admit it or not. No, bro. I'm not you. That's your motivation. I don't pick based on who you're from. And because I told you, I lived in the UK. So I got much love for the UK. The UK has treated me well. Actually, I've learned, probably like schooling wise, I learned more in the UK than I learned out here. So that's not even a factor. See, you can't play these little child games with me, because I told you, I'm day walker. I got the UK in my blood. I got the UK teachings, and I got the American USA side. See, you dealing with a real one. You're dealing with a real one. So you can't say, oh, you're just backing. You know what I'm saying? I actually like how things work in the UK a lot better than America with a lot of issues. So strike one. See, my shooters, they just having a meet and greet, saying hi to each other because they know they got to work in a minute because I'm going to work. So they just exchanging numbers and chopping it up real quick until we can get to you. Strike one. What else you got? RZ, you're supposed to be explaining why Wilder needs to switch. So how do you see the AJ fight actually going then? Precise predictions. Strike two. Bro, we're not doing this all day. Why are you asking me questions when you keep failing to answer any of my questions? Yeah, put RZ with hella Z's because he put me to sleep. He like a boring movie. Bro, stop asking questions. Just answer my first question. And once you get past that level, then you can ask me whatever you want. But you're not going to just keep asking me questions and I have to keep answering to you. You the one in the hot seat. Everybody put R with a bunch of Z's. Because someone said RLs. I'm done. Bro, why should Wilder change his style for Joshua? Watch on Fight Night. You'll see those vulnerabilities. You ain't talking about nothing. Shooters, get him out of here. RZ 360. Yeah, this RZ 180. You back where you started, at the bottom. Goodbye. You're the weakest link. Nope, I didn't even read what you just said. My shooters clap. My shooters clap. That's it. We ain't got nothing else to talk about. I gave you 3 opportunities. You refused to answer the question. Goodbye. You're the weakest link. So, go eat some fish and chips, some crumpets, and some tea or whatever you got to do. Listen, it's not about the prediction. It's you can't. You just saying he was just saying nothing. If you pick AJ, that's fine. But you notice, TC is funny. He said he about to go to other channels like the black channel. All they do is block people. They block people when you're schooling them. You'll make a good point and they'll block you. But it's not just about predict. You saying dumb stuff. If you said AJ wins and this is why, and you're like dropping gems, that's cool. You saying Wilder needs to switch his style for AJ? Why? See, I would have crushed that argument. Why does Wilder need to switch his style for AJ when he just fought a guy who's more technical than AJ, plus had the advantage point of being a southpaw on top of that? Let's do a quick vote to see this how he was. Your man's was about to get ate up in this battle. These dudes don't want it. They don't want it with the debate. They don't want it with the hot seat with me. I'm telling you, because they don't think this stuff through. Who is more technical? I'm not saying either guy sucks, but who is more technical? Who has more finesse, technique, fluidity? Luis Ortiz or Anthony Joshua? Let the fans vote. Maybe you guys feel something different than me. Who is more technical and has more accuracy and precision to you guys? Not who's a champion or who's younger or who has better pictorials or something. Who's more technical? Look at what the fans are saying. Exactly. Look at how many people voted Luis Ortiz. I would agree with all of you. Everyone that's putting Luis Ortiz. Again, this is not to say that Anthony Joshua has no technique or no fundamental. It's Luis Ortiz has more technique than Wilder and AJ. Plus he has power in both hands. Plus he don't be gassing out in major fights. Plus he's a southpaw, which automatically flips the trajectory that Wilder needs to be at. Wilder landing that crucial right against an orthodox fighter is gonna typically come easier against a fighter who is orthodox just like himself, a right-hander. Doing it against the southpaw, when you're going against a counter puncher, a guy, just an overall good fighter, right? Like Luis Ortiz, doing that against someone like that, it's a high danger, because if they're quick enough, they could clip you on the way out or whatever the situation is and counter you. And you get your bitch ass countered by someone as good. And that literally is what happened that set up the shot in the 7th round that got Deontay Wilder in trouble. Because Wilder was throwing, I think, a hook or something, and he hooked with a hooker, a good counter puncher, and Luis Ortiz hurt him with the right hand because his landed with more velocity and it connected faster or harder or whatever. And then Wilder was like fucked up from that. So again, the prowess, the intelligence, the counter-punching ability. The other thing, this is not a diss to Anthony Joshua. I like Anthony Joshua. But when you're talking about dog mentality, Luis Ortiz looks like he genuinely doesn't give a fuck about you as a person. Like this is just a feeling, I guess. When I look at Luis Ortiz, he don't look like he give a fuck what you talking about. He don't even understand you because he doesn't speak English. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck what's going on in your life. He don't care. Like he's coming with one intent. That's his demeanor. And he has crazy experience. I'm not saying Anthony Joshua can't go to that deep place where he digs down. He did in the Klitschko fight. But it took him several rounds to get back in shape. Luis Ortiz got hurt in the 5th round, and by the 6th round he was already back in a good position. And then by the 7th round he had actually hurt what's his name. Look at this motherfucker. He don't look like he give a fuck about you. This nigga look like an angry dad. Like you taking his daughter out to prom. Yeah, you better have my daughter home by 12 a.m. sharp. Like, look. He look like he can't wait to hurt you. I really feel like I took his daughter out to a date and had to meet him and shit. Yes, Mr. Ortiz. Look. He don't give a fuck what you talking about. What y'all talking about? Y'all don't know shit, man. He don't look like he has like no emotion. Just, are you done? Like he does. Like motherfucker, is this registering? You tripping? Like remember when Jamie Foxx was talking about LL Cool J? He's like, we got a game. He's like, no, this is a script. I act. This is me, and whoever you think you are right now, like this. Look, he looked like a girlfriend when you cheating and she already knows you lying. Her friend already gave you the drop and she knows you lying. She just listening to your bullshit lie that you know you lying. She know you lying. Look, this is how he look. Women be crazy with that shit too. That's how a female look at you when she knows you're lying and she's just trying to hear what you coming up with. And she gonna let your bitch ass finish. She gonna let your bitch ass finish the lie. And you and her both know it's a lie. You a dog. You a bald-faced liar. And you know it. And she know it. Cause her friend Cindy, she got pictures already sent through text message and you lying. But she gonna let you finish, like. And then she gonna wait. This females, man, I'm telling you, females be on some detective shit. Females, and then this is what they gonna do. They gonna listen to your lie, even though they know the lie is not true, right? They know the lie already isn't true, but then they're gonna wait and find that inconsistency between the reality, the truth that she knows, and your lie. She gonna be like, you told me you went to Kenny's house to play Madden. Yeah. We was playing Madden. Now you said you was playing Madden with Kenny. It was 10:45. Like, yeah, it was about 10:45. Now you said you were playing Madden with Kenny. It was 11:01. Yeah, 11:01. You see that right there? You know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up. You done fucked up, right? No, I said we was playing Madden with Kenny. You know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up, right? And then if she real slick with it, she gonna double up on your bitch ass. Where she already caught you with that lie, and she gonna get you in another lie, and now you trapped with 2 lies that you have to explain. That's how good, like, these women be. Like, she'll say something like, she already got you on the time shit. You already fucked up. You already fucked up there. You know you done fucked up. But then she gonna say something like, you said you was playing Madden 2019 with Kenny. He's like, yeah, we was playing the new Madden. Now you see here, I went to bestbuy.com, and the new Madden doesn't get released until late August. You see, right now, we're still in the month of June. The game ain't out. You know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up, right? Like, oh shit, she knew, like, she don't even play video games. How the fuck she know the release date? Like, yeah. Like, oh, I'm trying to say we pre-order. I checked that too, and Best Buy, the pre-orders only ship 1 week earlier than the actual release date. So the earliest you could have even got the new Madden would be August 21st. And right now, today is June 21st. So you mean to tell me you got Madden a full 2 months before the pre-release date? You know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up. Like, oh shit, this been cut. That's what the dude just get desperate, and he don't even know what to say. Man, we was playing Mario too. Like, nah, bro. That's you talking about a different console. Man, believe whatever you want. Yeah, she gonna believe whatever she want. She already got the proof. What you mean, believe whatever you want? This shit is too late. You should have just came clean. Talking about believe what you... Yeah, I'm gonna believe whatever I want with this here proof. You know you done fucked up. She'll Bill Duke the fuck out y'all. I'm just trying to tell y'all, because we a community. So I say, you ain't got to lie, Craig. Hood rat. See, I know my movies. You said you were playing the new Madden. Where'd you get the game from? Was it John Madden himself? Yeah. I ran into Madden at the NFL Hall of Fame. He gave me his copy. Now you see, I called John Madden. Like, damn, this fucking forensic files, bitch. What the fuck is this? Now, females would do that investigative work on your ass. They do forensic files quality work. I looked into the electronic spectrometer, and I seen that the game has not even printed from the factory. Like, what the fuck? How did you even do that? Who did you, like, motherfucker, I can't even call Chuck E. Cheese and get through. You know what I'm saying? She called the factory that manufactured. You see, they make Madden in Wisconsin. I called the factory. Like, hey, bro, you win. The fuck? You did hella research in 30 minutes. I'm scared, actually. Shout out to Waco, Texas, repping Ego Homie. Man, see, I fuck with Texas. Texas hold me down. Texas hold me down. Chopping screw. The Predator told Bill Dukes, you know, he done fucked up, right? Hey, he was funny as fuck at the Predator when Apollo Creed got his arm blew off. Like, why was the gun still shooting? I know sometimes your nervous system don't just die immediately, but he was bucking hella extra shots, and it was the buff ass arm. That shit was hella funny. I ain't got time to bleed. Yeah. Hey, y'all stupid. Hey, King Corleone, you know the movies too. I fuck with that. Hey, when Bill Duke, when he seen that Carl Weathers got killed, Apollo Creed or whatever, he was like, "I'ma have me some fun. I'ma have me some fun." Hey, he was, go watch that scene. He was like, Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. I'm gonna have me some fun. I'm gonna have me some fun. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about, blood? Like, this motherfucker was tripping. I'm gonna have me some fun. That motherfucker was like, and then he got clapped up. The Predator put that little triangle shit on him. He was fun. He put that Mitsubishi logo on his shit. Blew his noodle out. Jack and Jill, I'm gonna have me some fun. I'm gonna have me some fun. Like, what the fuck is, I'm gonna have me, hey, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have me some fun. Bruh, I'm hearing you at the MC. What is he? What are y'all talking about? Bill Duke was a real one, huh? I'm gonna have me some fun. Hey, did y'all see the previews for the new Predator? They got a new Predator. You know what? It was kind of, the setting looked kind of weird. Hey, King Corleone is a fool. Carl Weathers dies in every movie. He died in Predator. He died in Rocky IV. Drago just ended. That motherfucker died in Happy Gilmore. How you die in Happy Gilmore? How you die? That's like a fucking PG-13. They killed that motherfucker. It's like in his contract that he gotta die in every fucking movie. He's like, yeah, my agent sent me this role. What are y'all doing? Sending me a role? The character lives to the end. Give me some better shit. Like, all right, we want you in the new Rush Hour 4. Okay, I die. Scene 6, I die. Okay, I'm accept. That's how. So it's that Action Jackson, he didn't die. That's his only movie where he didn't die. And that movie was like wild, crazy. A fucking taxi sped up and he buff ass did a flip over the taxi. Stop it. So yeah, he didn't die in that movie, but that shit was wild fake. Cause he jumped over a fucking car in that movie. I don't know if he hit Vanity, but she was fine in the motherfucker. Vanity, that was the perfect name because she was fine. Rest in peace. I believe she passed. I'm gonna have me some fun. I'm gonna have me some fun. He died in every movie he's ever been in. It don't matter. It'd be a romantic comedy, dead. Someone snipe him at the dinner table. It don't matter. He's dead in every movie. I'm gonna have me some fun. Speaking of Carl Weathers and dying, that new Creed looks wet. Now, it's not directed by Ryan Coogler. I don't know if he had any affiliation with this new one, but the new Creed looks dope. The new Creed looks dope. But it is a super teaser trailer. They didn't really even show Drago. And the other thing is, I know, see, I grew up watching a lot of cheesy, like action movies. I know this might not look dope now, but I damn near think they should have had Drago with the flat top. That flat top was just so, like, listen. Drago had the illest white boy flat top, like white guy with a flat top in history. You know what I mean? Vanilla Ice might have come in second or some shit. But Drago had that pristine, like, name a white dude that had a better flat top than Drago. Like I said, Vanilla Ice, he was cool. His was cool. But Drago had that prestige. He almost had a Kid and Play type of hat. Like Mark Wahlberg, I don't even remember him having a flat top. Feel the vibration. Come on, come on. Huh. Feel it, feel. I don't even remember him having that. Even when he was Marky Mark, he had like some boy band cut or something. I don't remember no flat top. Oh, Guile from Street Fighter. Yeah, but that's a game. I don't even. Van Damme didn't have no crazy flat top in that movie. The game, his flat top, that was dope. Guile had he had one, but I don't even think they did that in the movie with Van Damme. Van Damme flexing ass. Yeah, the game did, but that's not a real thing. Yeah. That movie was weak. Street Fighter, and I'm a huge Van Damme fan. He said, "Now who wants to go home and who wants to go with me?" Motherfucker flexing for no. Yeah. Bison, I mean, rest in peace to Raul Julia or whatever, but he didn't look like Bison to me. Like, Bison looked kind of big on the game. Like, they didn't do that right. And like, Zangief kind of looked like him. Balrog looked whack to me. Balrog looked like some nigga from Queens or something. Like, just some random dude from New York. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look like Balrog to me. Vega looked lightweight homosexual. Vega looked clean on the game, but he looked weak in the movie. See, bruh. Look at Balrog. He looked like he trying to be a fake ass Kenny Porter more than Balrog. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is it? Look, hey, his lineup look wild crazy. Like, look, it doesn't even look like symmetrical. Look at his. Hey, hell nah. Fake ass Kenny Porter or whoever he trying to be. Who the fuck is, see, bro. Who is that? Is that Pretty Ricky from Martin? Pretty Ricky, what they called him. Hey, bro. Saget look alright. He look alright. He look kind of old though. He look like old Saget. He look like fag. No, just like the not. I'm saying like the father of faggot, the father of Saget. You know what I'm saying? He look like faggot more. Let me stop. Oh, this is fucking hate speech. I'm just saying Saget didn't look. He looked more like the father, like Bob Saget. You know what I mean? He look like faggot. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the gay people. I'm just saying. Damn. They got Balrog looking dark as fuck. All you see is teeth and eye. The Black Channel. They think Balrog is light skinned. They got him looking dark as fuck. He looks like a mask. Just pure white. What the fuck is this? Anyway, man. Y'all tripping. That Street Fighter shit was weak. That was one of the weakest comic book or video game adaptations. And I'm a huge Van Damme fan. Y'all know that. TC the Crisis, $5 super chat. What's worse movie? Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat 2, Annihilation? That's horrible because the graphics in Mortal Kombat 2 Annihilation look trash. That shit looked trash. Fucking Jax was hella hub. His American Gladiator looking ass. He was actually on that show. But yeah, both of them was trash. Mortal Kombat 1 was straight, the first one, but the Annihilation was terrible. Shang Tsung, he was, you will die. I think that's the only thing he ever said in the movie. Like, what the fuck? Can you get Shang Tsung some speaking lines? The motherfucker just, you will die. Damn ego, I've been saying Arnold Schwarzenegger from Red Heat, Flat Top. That's a good one. Arnold had that. He was like he was supposed to be Russian or something. He had, yeah, that's a good one. Hey, edge my shit up. Edge me up now. That's how Arnold ordered the haircut. Yeah, number 3 on top. Edge my shit. That's a good one. Red Heat. He had a crucial flat top. What are you doing? Number 3. Yeah, he had a cool one. But Drago's, you're not fucking with Dragos because his shit that still look like it's dope, but it's not like, it's like kind of wavy on the top. So it's almost like a flat top, but kind of slick back. Drago had like a Kid and Play. He's like, doing a Kid and Play dance. His shit was a little different. Drago had a cut like the black channels. Drago, they like Drago because he had a black barber. The black. Hey, Drago shit was real. Look, I must break you. Hey, you ain't fucking with Drago's cut. And he dyed the top. Hey, Drago. Hey, Drago had that real shit. The new Drago looked like a fucking bodybuilder. I think he is a bodybuilder, actually. Yeah, that's the only thing with the Creed. I know it's probably cheesy, but I wanted to see him with that. I think they should have just went for it. Like, fuck it. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. It's been real. We've been rocking for a minute. Holla at the kid, man. Smash the like button. Stay tuned to the channel. Keep it rock. The black channel. They always end when I just get in. Peace out, y'all. Thank you to the shooters. Thank you guys for the support. I might even do a vampire stream, depending on how I feel. Peace.